let's see how you do under pressure. I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra.
What's happening, guys? This is Lucy Polgar from Fight Division here with Lyndon, the King Arthur. Can I just say, I saw on the back of your the jacket, King Arthur. I got a dead cool picture of it. Sick, love it, absolutely love it. I love the name. So thank you so much for chatting to us. I want to talk to you first about obviously the Saudi trip. So I know you're probably sick of hearing this now, but just talk to us a little bit about like how that went. You went 4 weeks notice with one of the greats and went the distance. You must be buzzing with the performance.
I lost. I'm never going to be buzzing with a loss. I'm happy I didn't go in there and embarrass myself. That's what I was worried about with the time and with the weight cut and stuff like that. But then I went in there, held my own. Obviously I only had 4 weeks, but yeah, I didn't come out as bad as everyone thought I would. So that's a positive I can take from it.
Oh, 100%. Like you proved that you deserve to be in there with that calibre of fighter. 100%. So every time I see you, I've always said this. Like you're always very cool, calm, collected. Because this was so big, did you still feel that going in, or did you feel like a little bit more high stakes for this one? Was there a different vibe going up to it?
It was a little. The fight nerves were a little bit heightened. Like more than normally would around the time that I get the fight nerves, but by the time I got in the changing room and done the pads and was ready to go, it was just all normal again.
Do you know what? I was chatting to George and that as well. So a couple of the guys from here came with you. How good does it feel to have like obviously such short notice, like the team just unbelievably like backing you no matter what?
Yeah, the boys come over there and George, like you said, and obviously Pat, obviously, and everyone else that came over there, and people that support me, it's on board. It's good to have a team around you, good like that. Do you know what I mean? So it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, and like loyal to like the drop of a hat as well, because like you say, like there wasn't really a lot of notice for this. So for them to just be able to drop everything and like go over to Saudi, how does it work as well? Like so obviously people who don't understand like the logistics of it, did you have to get like visas and stuff? Like because it was really short notice.
Manager sorted all that out. I got a good manager.
It's not my problem.
He sorted all that out. He made sure I was right on that side of things and everything went well.
Yeah, 100%. So I just want to ask you as well, because I've told you this before, I'm such a massive fan of your social media. It's hilarious. From the Nerf fights that you have with your son to the recent beef that you've had with Prince Charles, Prince William for the sexiest bald man. How angry you got about that. I was
See what I'm saying? I know you know that. It was a bit of a, you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. I couldn't agree more. But I just love how like you show like the real side of things. Or when your friend was on the test and you decided to just go and absolutely hound him. And like, so I love that you show like.
Everyone thinks I'm a bit of a prick. Because sometimes I can look like one, but I'm actually not. Come and say hello. It's like.
No, of course, it's all in jest. But I love that you show like the real side of it. So one thing that I wanted to ask you about is like the balance between obviously the caliber of fights that you're getting now and like the way your career's going, and balancing that with like being a dad. So how do you find that?
It's normal, isn't it? I have to adapt to my life. I have to adapt to my life, and that is my life at the minute. So.
How many kids have you got? Because I see two. So you got a little girl and a little boy.
Yeah, a little boy. Yeah.
Your little boy's hilarious. I see him rapping his head off. That's absolutely love it. Yeah, he was singing the and do you know what? He didn't miss a beat either. I was like, he's actually.
Oh, yeah, he shocked me all the time.
I could see you hyping him up. I loved it. So yeah, like, how does he find like this? Has he ever watched your fight? Has he ever come to any of the events? Because he's quite young.
I've been to a couple of them. I won't bring him to the big ones. Cause I have no idea what's going to happen, but. You know, it's with the crowd and with me and stuff like that. It's a lot for him, but the couple of fights he's been to, he's been excited and he's got involved. He's got in the ring and stuff like that. So it's fun for him to see. It's fun for him to have someone like me, like a bit of a role model or
100%.
He's superhero kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's good for me to be able to give that back to him. You know what I mean?
Oh, I absolutely love that. I was having a conversation with George about how important it is to have something like this. Obviously, we're in Manchester at the minute, and like George said, like this gym has literally like saved people's lives. So it's so beneficial, obviously, for your son to see that like you're paving the way that you might have needed when you were younger. Is that how you feel, like watching him, thinking, following my footsteps?
A little bit, yeah. Because I never had no one like me, but I never took advantage of someone like me in my life. Cause I had the people around me, I just never took advantage of it until I got in here. So he's got me from early, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So hopefully.
Can you see him following in your footsteps?
No, I don't want him to. I don't want him to box. It'd have to be exceptionally good. Yeah. Boxing's a horrible sport. It's hard as well. Yeah. A lot of headaches you get, a lot of black eyes, a lot of marks, a lot of bloody nose. I only if I be able to watch my son box.
Yeah. You'd be getting in there, battering whoever he's with.
I don't know. Obviously, if he takes it on and he's real good at it, you obviously have to let him do what he wants, but he don't want to do it right now, so I'm happy.
Oh, is he not feeling it right now? Just like watching Dad?
Yeah.
I love that. So what's next for you then? Obviously, you've come back, you've had a little bit of a break now since the Bivol fight. What's next for you? Have you got anything locked in now?
No, not really. My manager team, again, my team will let me know, and I'll probably go again April, May or something, and I'm probably have a little rest, back-to-back camps with a lot of weight losses. Probably take its toll a little bit, so we'll just have a little bit of rest, couple of holidays and get back into it. I'm in the gym now, but I'll have maybe a little one holiday and then come back.
So are you always like that again? Because like I say, I've been chatting to a couple of fighters. It seems here at this gym, like even if you've not got anything locked in, like you're always here, like and the level of sparring as well. It's not like a sparring day. Like you take it seriously. Like people are coming in and they're not here to mess about. Like obviously we have a laugh outside. I've seen you vibing before. I've just said this off camera. You're like shadow boxing warming up, but like with a dance at the same time. It was so cool. So you can see that there's like definitely a fun vibe. But when you're in there, people take it really seriously. So even when you've not got a fight sort of like date set, you're still working as if you have.
Yeah, we have to. As long as you're in the gym and you staying active, you'll be fine. Do you know what I mean? Pat makes us train like that all the time anyway, so we have to be in.
Do you know what? It's funny. Like Pat still scares me. Like still now, I know him a lot better now, so I'm like not as bad. But the way you two are with each other, I just absolutely love it. Like you can tell there's like.
I think I get away.
You get away with
shit that not a lot of people get away with. I take pure advantage of that as well.
100%. You get away with so much, and then even before, like you was having like a little chat between yourselves, and I was just like, just putting my head down, like, oh, just don't make eye contact with Pat, and you're like, yeah, you absolutely take advantage of being able to say things to him that not many others could. Yeah. So just before I let you go, then obviously we're in here now with like Zelfa, Niall. How do you see, like, how important is it for you? Obviously you are like a big role model. So I was saying to George, it's amazing for him to be able to go to those shows because you're setting like an example of what's achievable for them. So do you feel that not responsibility, but can you feel like they are looking up to you, and to be in a gym with young up and coming fighters, like you are setting an example? Like how does that feel?
It's sick for them because we're all coming from the same Blackfast shows. You know what I mean? We all started here. Well, most of us started here. A couple of us started here. Sorry, I started here, and they can see that it's what their dream is reachable through me, through watching me and being around me and Zelfa. Sorry, so you know we're both at levels now where we're probably coming to the last part of our career, kind of thing, and it just we are like kind of setting the way. We're not in a gym where they're going to be the first person to do it. Yeah. There's history in this gym. Yeah. Me, I learned off Tommy Mack and Robin Reed and Scott Quigg and Matthew Wall and Reece Roberts and Matty Askin and Michael Jennings and I'm sure there's more, but Brian Hughes, and I learned off them and they're learning off us now. Where we are now, the Tommy Macks and the Michael Jennings of the gym, so it's good for them to have something to look up to and see.
Yeah, definitely. And do you feel like, I know, without getting like too cheesy and like all like spiritual on you now, but do you feel like really proud of yourself though? Because from what you've come from, like you say, like you're not really taking advantage of having that as when you were growing up, and now to be that example to other people, do you ever look and think like you've really come full circle, like you've become what you needed?
I say it, like I'll say it out loud, like I'm proud of myself, but I can't really see it yet. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll see it when I stop.
Oh yeah, so like on reflection.
Yeah, when I look back and think, wow, I did that. I went to Saudi and I didn't win, but I was part of the history of boxing, and I've had a good few fights, and me and Yard 1 and 2, whether there's 3 or not, it's irrelevant because we've kind of been a part of the British.
Whether there's 3 or not, I feel like we've brushed past that. Is there going to be?
I don't know. I have no idea. But what I'm saying is, that the 2 fights we had was a bit of a big thing in Britain. I won 1, he won 1. So we're part of the history, and I think when I stop boxing and actually look back, and I'm teaching kids to box, or I'm doing whatever I'm doing next in the next part of my life, I'll then look back and think, you know what, you did well. From what you was doing when you was 17 to what you're now doing when you retired, you have 180 your whole life kind of thing. So,
absolutely. But at the moment, you're saying you're just living it day to day, like you don't really see it when you're in it.
Yeah, I know that I'm proud of myself. I know that I am. I know that when the people around me are proud, and I know that I've given myself an avenue for a different kind of life, and for my son and my kids and my daughter and stuff like that. But I'll have to reflect when I stop, kind of thing. I think. Maybe.
I love it. I love to see it, and like I say, like everyone we're chatting to, you are set as the example. So I can't wait to see what you do next. I would be buzzing for a 3 though with Yard. Like that would be. Is that something? Are you open to that?
Pause. Do you see what she said, then, people?
What?
Just repeat what you just said.
What did I say?
Say it again.
I actually don't know.
You want a 3 with me and you?
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Pause. Cut.
Caught in a boxing gym.
Do you know what? That's the second time I've done something like that today with you. Like just now, like right, okay, we're gonna cut that bit. I would like to see. I'm getting a bit flushed. How do I rephrase that? Are we gonna see? There we go. There it is. Are we gonna see that? Is that something you're open to? Here we go. Flip it back on you. Are you open to that?
I mean,
the fight, of course, we're talking about.
If me and you get it on again, it is what it is. It'll be a big British fight. If we don't, we don't. It is what it is. I don't really care no more. I'm just saying, for the 2 fights we have, we're part of boxing history.
Course,
you know what I mean? So that's all I was saying.
Well, I can't wait to see what you do next. Listen, thank you so much for giving us your time, and I apologise for the few little scuffles I've had with you today. But yeah, absolutely, I can't wait to see what you do next, and hopefully we'll get to see you. Hello. We'll see you in the ring again soon. Thank you. Cheers. 3 with Yard. Oh my god.
Let's see how you do under pressure. I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra.